Close your eyes and imagine a world full of divine wonders, where gods and goddesses walk among us, their powers shaping the very fabric of reality. But one figure stands out, revered by millions, and adored for his wisdom, courage, and love: Ganesha, the elephant-headed god. But how did he come to be? What is the secret behind Ganesha's unusual form? And why does he hold such an important place in Hindu mythology? Join me as we uncover the fascinating story of Ganesha's origin, his divine connection, and the lessons hidden within his life. Our story begins with the powerful goddess Parvati, the divine consort of Lord Shiva, who was both a mother and a warrior. One day, while Lord Shiva was away, Parvati decided she wanted to create a son who would be hers alone. And so, from the sacred waters of her bath, she formed a boy out of clay, breathing life into him with her divine energy. This boy was Ganesha, born out of pure love, innocence, and devotion. Parvati, overjoyed by her creation, gave him a simple task: to stand guard at her door while she bathed. "No one shall enter," she instructed, "not even your father." But when Shiva returned, the unexpected happened. He encountered this strange boy guarding the door and demanded to be allowed in. Ganesha, unaware of his father's identity, stood firm. "No one can pass, not even the great Lord Shiva," he declared. Shiva, not recognizing his son, grew angry. He was furious that someone dared to defy him, the Lord of the universe. He ordered his followers to remove the boy, but Ganesha would not budge. In his rage, Shiva called upon his weapon, the trident, and struck Ganesha, decapitating him. When Parvati emerged from her bath and saw her son lying lifeless at the door, her heart shattered. She was devastated, unable to bear the sight of her son's death. In her grief, she summoned all the gods, demanding that they restore her son to life. The gods, struck by Parvati's grief and Shiva's mistake, knew they had to act swiftly. Shiva, realizing his error, was consumed by regret. He immediately ordered his followers to find a solution. The gods searched high and low for a replacement head, but there was none to be found. As the night grew darker, they came upon a Gajasura, a mighty elephant, and decided that his head would serve as a fitting replacement. They took the elephant's head, bringing it back to Shiva, who gently placed it upon Ganesha's lifeless body. When Ganesha came back to life, he was forever transformed. His head now had the form of an elephant, and yet his spirit remained pure, wise, and filled with love. The gods rejoiced, and Lord Shiva, humbled by the divine act, blessed Ganesha with powers beyond measure. From that moment on, Ganesha was no ordinary deity. He became the remover of obstacles, the god of wisdom, intellect, and new beginnings. But why an elephant's head? The elephant, in Hindu symbolism, represents wisdom, memory, and the ability to overcome the most daunting challenges. Ganesha's large ears symbolize the ability to listen carefully, while his trunk represents adaptability and strength, able to move obstacles no matter how large. His many arms are symbolic of his ability to carry out countless tasks, while his round belly signifies abundance, contentment, and the ability to digest both good and bad experiences. In his role as the remover of obstacles, Ganesha is not just a god of physical barriers, but a guide who helps remove spiritual, emotional, and mental blocks in our lives. Whenever a new venture begins, whether it's a new job, a new project, or a new journey, Ganesha is invoked to clear the path and ensure success. But Ganesha is more than just the remover of obstacles. He embodies profound wisdom that goes beyond simple mythology. His elephant head teaches us the importance of deep listening, not just to others, but to our own hearts and minds. His ability to remove obstacles represents our potential to overcome difficulties in life, no matter how insurmountable they seem. His love for sweets, particularly modaks, is often seen as a metaphor for the sweetness of life that comes from wisdom and knowledge. Yet his large belly reminds us that while we enjoy the fruits of our labor, we must always digest both the good and bad, learning from each experience. Ganesha's playful nature, his joy and laughter, teach us the value of staying light-hearted and flexible, especially in the face of life's challenges. Despite his divine stature, Ganesha is always approachable and is beloved by people from all walks of life, reminding us that wisdom and humility can coexist. And so, the secret life of Ganesha is not just a tale of how a god was born. It's a reminder of the wisdom, strength, and humility we all can embody. With his elephant head and divine powers, Ganesha stands as a symbol of overcoming the greatest obstacles, both within ourselves and in the world around us. The next time you face a challenge or seek wisdom, call upon Ganesha. For as the remover of obstacles, he will clear the path, but only if you are willing to listen, learn, and grow. Thank you for joining me on Theology Quest. If you enjoyed this divine journey through Ganesha's secret life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. There are more divine tales to explore, and I'll see you on the next one.